No, witam serdecznie ponownie. Zdecydowanie
Stanley,
nic się...
go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Okej. On jest cudowny. To mnie przeraża. Wiecie co? Ten pokój, korytarz niedokończony i nagle taki obrazeczek. To jest po prostu straszliwie przerażające. Idziemy.
No. No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Okej. No i co teraz powiesz? Nic.
Stanley,
Ej, gro.
let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okej, wrócimy.
Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Narratorze, jesteś bardzo...
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Nie. Kolego, możesz wyrażać się jaśnie. Nie widzę tutaj nic szczęśliwego. Znaczy nic, co by mnie wprawiało w jakieś ekstazę.
No, perhaps not.
Nie przekonałeś mnie po prostu. To nie jest moja wina, to, że ja wychodzę stamtąd. To jest twoja wina.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Kurde, aż mi go żal. Naprawdę żal mi go tego biedaczyny. Tak naprawdę ty jesteś zależny ode mnie, wiesz? Gdzie pójdę, co zrobię? Mam nad tobą kontrolę, panowanie, facet. Musisz być miły dla mnie. Jezu, gro.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Too much.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Wiecie co?
Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
To się zaczyna robić jak jakaś wenezuelski serial. To
I wanted
siemiec.
us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Okej. On jest taki tragiczny w tym momencie, ten narrator. Że chce się płakać. Naprawdę nic nie mogę tu zrobić więcej? Tylko skakać z tego? Kurde, gro. Czy to jest znowu ten schemat wciśnij quit? Dobra.
Is it over?
O kurde.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going.
Going back. A, dobra, widzicie. Dobra, mamy następne zakończenie. O! Ktoś posprzątał. Świetnie. No niestety.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Podobało
Perhaps
mi
he
się
wanted to
w
stop by the
twoim niebie
employee lounge
również.
first, just to admire it.
Moje było zdecydowanie gorsze
Standing
niż
now in
twoje,
this incredible room,
ale twoje też nie
Stanley for the
było
first time, but eager to get back to
zachwycające, więc
business,
sorry
Stanley
gościu,
took the
ale
first open door on his left.
nie. Tym razem dolecimy do końca.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your
to jest
work
her?
aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Kim jest her? O, ej, gro. To wygląda bardzo zbliżenie. Dobra, nic więcej tu się nie da zrobić chyba. Oprócz wejścia na pudełka nie mamy możliwości nic więcej z nimi uczynić. No dobrze, idziemy spotkać jakąś tajemniczą oną. Oczywiście drzwi się musiały zamknąć. Wow. A mogę jeszcze raz na platformę wejść? Nie, nie mogę. No cóż, skoro nie mogę, no to nie mogę. Wow.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another,
Coś czytałem o jakimś telefonie,
then
że
pick
można
up the
odłączyć.
phone. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Znowu.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that
Okay.
even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making
Niesamowite
meaningful
jest.
choices? What did you...
Wieleś
Wait a
decyzji.
second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Co?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Jaki... Boże.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Podejrzewam, że
But
to
if used
wideo będzie
incorrectly, it can
bardzo
also be the most
porywające.
dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Practice. Nie wiem, czy...
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What the
Welcome back. You may have noticed
What?
that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Coś ci się nie prawi... Please, please, I'm begging. Stop, stop, stop. Danger everywhere. Czekajcie, najpierw sobie... poczytamy. Bulldog. Please, no more charts. Aha, pamiętam to. No dobrze, wracamy w takim razie. I narratorze, co dalej? 8 decyzji w ciągu dnia.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful,
Wow.
we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Cudowna produkcja, naprawdę. Dziękuję. Gro. Tam nie mogę pójść. Widzę, że moje zdolności do możliwości podejmowania decyzji zostały zdecydowanie ograniczone. Okej, więc wracamy. Do not lie if you are right now. Stop. Okej. Caution. Może coś się zmieniło w możliwościach jednak. Possibilities. Nie.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Kłamiesz. Zdecydowanie kłamiesz. Czemu tam rega? Czy ktoś mi nagrywa? Nie. 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 Pierwsze drzwi na...
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No powiedzcie, czy to nie jest po prostu przecudowne. Okej, jeszcze raz. Nie. Okej, wchodzimy tu.
It's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that
Everything's
my
okay.
story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I
Nie.
have to. I have to.
Bez jaj. Halo? O. Kurczę, jak po nalocie kosmitów normalnie.
Oh, I'm here.
O
I'm still
kurde,
here.
przestraszył
Here in
mnie.
this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is
Ale
destroyed.
masakra.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Aha.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Już od razu
Behave
przerwał.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Ja już
Just
myślałem, że
follow
to
my
będzie
lead and
koniec.
you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okej.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Dobra.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No dobra, zrobimy to. Co za absurd. Wow.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Nie da się otworzyć brum closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nie da się pójść na dół. O, cudownie. Okej. Okej. O. Tu jakieś zmiany nastąpiły. Zdecydowanie.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Nie. Czekamy.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
O kurde. O, o.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wow.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I need you
end.
to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Ludzie!
The story
Zobaczcie.
needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're
Koniec.
both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
To jestem ja?
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So,
Cudownie.
you hear?
Skończyłem Stanleya.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Cudownie. Dzięki za oglądanie. W tym momencie tak naprawdę jestem totalnie zagubiony. Nie wiem, jakie wybory już dokonałem. A, to było... Kurczę. Czyli znowu jeszcze jedno zakończenie będziemy mogli obejrzeć. Znowu trzeba będzie wyciągnąć wtyczkę. O tych wszystkich rzeczach można, jeżeli się chce oczywiście, można poczytać na Steamie. Jest...
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okej, znowu nowy. What? Wystrój. Ktoś grał w Stanleya. Zdecydowanie nowy wystrój. W każdym razie jest community. Stronka. I można tam wyczytać takich kilka miłych ciekawostek. Dobra. Co rusz jakieś zmiany. No niesamowite. W każdym razie dzięki za granie ze mną, oglądanie ze mną. I do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. W zagubionym umyśle tego szaleńca, który słyszy głosy. Cześć!